I know this is a little different compared to my other content that I usually make, but I thought I would at least put my opinions and thoughts and predictions for the next summer update that's gonna roll out in the next 2 months. So, what are my predictions and opinions on it? Well, from what I've seen, which is only two, that being Phonyland and Redwood. I think Redwood looks pretty alright for what it is. It's not bad. Looks fun. It's very much a pretty alright map. Cool gimmick of the zipline thing. I have a bad feeling that it's gonna break because it's the source engine, and tf2 source engine is kind of shit. So I imagine it's not gonna be good, but fingers crossed it's gonna be good. I do have positive hopes that maybe this year's summer update is gonna be, fun and great. Phonyland looks pretty good. It's kind of like that other carnival map that we got, and I think the other summer update, was it called Phonyland? Let me look. It's called something. I think it was called Phonyland, if I'm remembering correctly. Uh, yeah, Phonyland and Redwood. The maps do look good. Uh, eh, yeah. And there's also Launch. Very generic looking type of map. It looks okay. Just looks like bread space without all the, bread. But, eh. It's a payload map. It's very kind of shit, if I'm being honest. It's boring. I'm not saying it has to have, like, fucked up color, just, like, it feels like we've already seen a practically like spaceship slash rocket map. But I have some hope that it may be good. Maybe. It's not a... There's also Data Bank. This just looks like the other map, another map that came out, I think, on the Halloween update. I think... Yeah. I'm just checking out I'm checking out the maps that there are right now, and then there's also Robot Destruction Spigot. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a robot destruction map. Looks okay. Looks whatever. I think I'm saying that wrong, but whatever. RD Pass. This just looks like RD Pass. This just looks like that old. This just looks like that old ass TF2 map that we already have in this base game. No. Oh yeah, right. I forgot cosmetics, taunts, and all that. Or what are my thoughts on those? Well, hopefully we get good ones, and I'm not talking like middle of the bar good ones. I'm talking like top tier. Like everyone likes those types of cos. Like the ones that are gonna be the the big ones. Like everyone wants them. Not just like do shit ass from like yesteryear, like the Halloween update. I mean, Halloween update was alright, but it was bad. It was very, very bad. Like Halloween, like bad, and Christmas time bad. Still though, but I have my hopes that hopefully it's gonna be good. The maps, I've already looked at a couple of the most popular maps. They look okay. I just don't like the already passed one. It looks like shit, and I don't like it. There's also Swerve. This just looks like the UFO. This just looks like the UFO map from the Evasion update, but it has a truck in it. I don't know. This could be peak. It gets my support. Uh, yeah. I just hope it's good. I just hope that sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. It's just like again, I'm not reading off like a script or whatever. I'm just kind of saying whatever comes out of my mouth. So, yeah. What are my predictions? I predict that Zesty Cuck is gonna make a video where he's gonna review the workshop about like all the cosmetics that are gonna be, or that are like the votable cosmetics and like maps, and he's gonna go, this one should because it doesn't match with style, or I don't like this map because it's stupid, as per usual with the Zesty Cuck content, all the same of complaining and complaining, but essentially doing nothing because he's too afraid to do anything about it. And I already hear someone being like, well, what if we don't see you do anything about it. It's like, I don't even see why. I don't even bother of doing anything because it's just gonna result in essentially like a note, like they're gonna be like, cool, we're gonna work on it, and then not work on it. So, you know, could, but I would, but I could, but I'm not. I know Soundsmith is gonna do the usual, maybe like opening up like a bunch of crates and then being like, oh, I didn't get the cosmetic, but I'm only doing it because of the views. Because after all, it's all about the views and the money. Obviously, you know. People are Southern Ninja is gonna like complain about a map or something or cosmetics, or matchmaking is still broken. I mean, it's pretty like it's pretty much like predicted at this point that it's gonna just these events are gonna just keep happening over and over and over again until something new happens. But I wouldn't really get your hopes on that like soon, or even now, really. I just kind of hope. It's a lot to ask, but I mean, I wouldn't mind if we got new war paints again. You keep getting new cosmetics and maps, and taunts, but also like, what about the war paints? I get that people don't like war paints because either they're just like garbage or bad, but I mean, I wouldn't mind if we saw like more, more of them to exist. But it's like, no, because of the oversaturation of the market, and I don't want to buy a war paint. It's like, okay, it makes it more affordable for people who want to buy them. They're not like, it's not, it's a fucking like cosmetic change to your weapon. It's essentially like a texture change, you know? Or even better, make it so that other weapons that can't be war paintable, make them war paint, like the shields, or the Force of Nature, or the Natasha, or like, or the no, the brass piece can never be war painted. Like the Natasha, the Hulong, or like any of the savages, or like, fuck it, make it every weapon can be war paintable at this point. If any weapon can be festivizable, then make it so that it's any war paint can, or any weapon can be war painted, or a weapon can have a war paint. Because it's if we're getting like the festivizer, why not the war paint? I wouldn't mind seeing more war paints. It's clear to me that there are people who genuinely do want to make really good war paints for the game, but they're not being added because Valve is like, no, we must protect the market. And it's like, the market was already pretty much dead for a while now, so But what are my thoughts on the new summer update, or I guess my prediction, or I guess my thoughts on it? I just hope it's good. I hope it's fun. I hope it may change up some things. Maybe we get some good maps, maybe some good cosmetics, or usually, or just like good stuff in general. Maybe new war paints. That would be nice. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. Obviously I know what's gonna happen. The tf2 Emporium is gonna come in. They're gonna make their slop, and then they're gonna get their big fat check from Valve, like every year they've been doing. What do I even hope anymore for anything good? It's just gonna happen over. This shit's gonna happen over and over and over again, until finally tf2 just fucking dies. but a man can dream. Can he? Anyways, this has been your one-time video of, I don't know, likes, comment, subscribe,